Hello, Bzzworld. I am Dr. Mark Dargan Smith, and I am a member of the Smart Lab panel for Bzzworld Global. I've also been a practicing doctor of integrative medicine for over 40 years, and now I mostly do research on stem cells, functional medicine, and integrative medicine. Today I would like to share some information with you which is so valuable for your health. Now, what's important to understand is we are going to be referring to and focusing on hormone health today. Most people, when you mention the word hormones, they think about sexual hormones. Well, keep in mind, you have over 40 essential functioning hormones that your body produces. These are for your metabolism, like the thyroid, the pancreas with insulin. You've got the brain hormones, and they produce your feel-goods and control your moods, like the endorphins, and serotonins and such, and even melatonin for sleep. And then you've got your growth hormones, which are so essential for every part of your body, for regeneration, as well as for the kids' growth and children and even young adults. So important. And hair and eye health. We get every part of the body. And then, of course, you have the sexual, reproductive, and libido or sex hormones. Well, we want to focus today on what happens as we age. I'm not going to say getting older, as we age, because we should do it with quality and grace, right? We're always going to age. So what's important to understand about that is that as we get older and we aren't getting the proper nutrition, then our hormones can start to degenerate or be depleted and not have as many as we need for our overall functioning and balance. So let's get started. What I would like to do first is I would like to just focus a little bit on what menopause and andropause are. Now, they call it menopause for women. I mean, I never knew why they didn't call it womenopause. But there's also men go through it. It's called menopause, or referred to as andropause. So with menopause, it's a basically natural decline of the female hormone estrogen. With menopause or andropause, this is a progressive reduction of the male hormone testosterone. Now, women also have testosterone. This can happen to people in your mid-30s and to 45. And then the average age is around 50 when it really starts to decline. You can see here with this slide, you've got your estrogen right there at about age 35. It starts to decline. The progesterone, the testosterone, and the DHEA, which is a precursor for other hormones, the human growth hormone, and the melatonin, which I mentioned earlier is one of the key hormones to balance your sleep. Now, menopause and andropause, they have some similarities and, of course, some differences. We're definitely different in our constitutions, man and woman. Some of the similarities that can happen with these conditions, mood swings, depression, headaches, night sweats even, insomnia, weight gain, and bone loss. Now, let's look specifically at menopause, at the symptoms and physical changes that can happen. Headaches, bleeding gum, breast enlargement and pain, urgency and incontinence with the urinary tract, poor memory, osteoporosis, backaches, possibly broken bones, hot flashes and night sweats. That's the most common that women. It's so uncomfortable for women. Dryness of skin, sleep disorders, vaginal dryness and itching, weight gain, and mood swings. With men, a lot of similarities, but there's gynecomastia, which is an enlargement of the breast for men, large and fall. Hair loss and thinning, this is happening now to men in their 20s. You see many bald men these days in their mid to late 20s. With women, it's more around age 45 to 50 when they start losing more hair. Reduced muscle mass, men love their muscles. Increased abdominal fat, it's a big tire down there, spare tire. Osteoporosis and backache, and of course broken bones potential. Dryness of skin, low to no libido. You know, they've shown now in America in particular that I think it's 65% of the men over age 45 now have erectile dysfunction problems, which means low libido, and they cannot no longer have erectile function. A poor cognitive brain function and memory, leading to Alzheimer's. Depression, and as I said, erection dysfunction, night sweats too, sleep disorders, and fatigue. Now look at this particular chart here with menopause and bone density. It also shows with andropause how that happens. But when you get to be about age 40, when your hormonal levels start going down, so does your calcium metabolism. That's why you can see the 1,500 grams of actual bone mass at this age, and it slowly declines. One reason why we need more calcium, but also we need the particular hormones that help you metabolize and absorb and utilize that calcium. What can happen as a result? Osteoporosis. Now here with women, you see these three phases. You've got the reproductive phase, and you have the menopausal transition, they call it perimenopause, and then you have postmenopausal for usually the remainder of your life. But you can see what happens as your hormone levels go down, the follicle count, the estrogens, the inhibins and such. It creates an inflammatory condition in the body. The body will produce more interleukins and such. Now, inflammation can be the cause of almost every disease today. It's one of the causes. Everything is multi-causal. So what can happen is the blood-brain barrier gets compromised. The circulation gets compromised. It can lead to what's called ischemia. Ischemia is a lack of oxygen and nutrients that's in the blood that flows to feed your tissues, your organs, your glands, and that causes degeneration. And also, of course, Alzheimer's disease is a potential. And you can see it here, menopause and aging. With menopause and aging, there's usually reduction of physical inactivity, mood instability, obesity, and then of course you've got oxidative stress, the adrenal function, arterial stiffness, which constricts the blood flow, less oxygen, less nutrients, as I mentioned, to all parts of your body, leading to things like arteriosclerosis and even ischemic heart disease and strokes. This is all related to metabolic dysfunction. That's the key here. A swing in blood sugar, not just the sugar that you eat, but a lot of the carbohydrates and how your body controls that for energy. We're talking about glucagon, which is the main hormone for taking these sugars from the liver for energy, the adrenaline hormones, the oxidative stress that can happen. We're going to be speaking about that with regards to antibiotics. Antioxidants. Suppressing the adrenal glands and low DHEA, remember the precursor for many of your hormones. Imbalance of steroid hormones, low sex hormones, impairment of progesterone, estrogen, and testosterone. Now, this imbalance of energy causes, due to an amino acid deficiency or shortage, particularly the glutamines and the glycines. But keep in mind, those are in Alphameta in a very bioavailable form. This causes impaired peptide hormones, lower metabolic enzyme. Enzymes are key, and we'll be explaining why. So you see here, with the metabolic dysfunctions leading to hyperglycemia, too much sugar in the blood, overproduction of insulin, lipogenesis, which is stored fat, body malfunction. This leads to too much fats in the blood, too much triglycerides, too much uric acid, too much cholesterol, leading to conditions like diabetes, neurological diseases, coronary heart disease, obesity, allergies, even cancer. With this DHEA suppression, you can also have immune system dysfunction. So these are things that we really have to address. Now, here's the solution, in my opinion. Once Alphameta, it can help every metabolic dysfunction. One stone hits many levels, as Dr. Somchai likes to say. One for all and all for one. Now, this goes to the root cause of menopause and menopause. That's the key here. We're getting to the core level for complete metabolism. That's what it's all about, from metabolic dysfunctions to metabolic balance, balanced hormone production, increased enzyme, reduced stress, balancing the blood sugar, increased and optimal energy. Why? Because Alphameta has the bioavailable polysaccharides and polypeptides. Polysaccharides for cellular energy production, the ATP. Polypeptides are raw materials for producing these enzymes, antioxidants, and hormones. They all need the right form of amino acids. Vitamins and minerals, cofactors for cellular enzyme production. That's where all of your energy comes from, is in the cell. That's your powerhouse, your power source. Essential fatty acids, anti-inflammation and bowel function. As I mentioned, inflammation can be the cause of the majority of diseases today. And phytonutrients, stimulators for enzyme production. Now here's the key. Everybody has over 75,000 enzymes in their human body. Antioxidants are enzymes. They all end in ACE, which we'll be talking about here. Look at this, Alphameta for Life Force. It's key. Why? Because you have enzymes for energy production. Okay, those are your ATPase. ATP is the source for your energy for every process in the body. Enzymes for digestion, which we all think of as enzymes. The protease for proteins. If you don't have enough, can lead to cancer. Lipase for fats. Not enough, can lead to cardiovascular heart disease. Amylase for carbohydrates could lead to diabetes. Then you have your enzymes for antioxidants. Now keep in mind the body has to produce over 85% of your daily need for antioxidants. You can take all the A's and C's and E's and external antioxidants you want, but your body still has to produce 85% of those. To do that, they have to have just the right balance of amino acids. So that's the amino acids create proteins. And for forming glutathione, catalase, superoxide dismutase. That's the cysteine, the glutamine, and the glycine, which are in a bioavailable form in Alphameta. Enzymes for anti-aging, stem cells, those are key as well for regeneration. Now here's one of the big problems today, is all the free radicals in our environment. We can't get away from it. We're going to be subjected to them on a regular, daily, nightly basis. One of the worst things you can do is smoke. Okay, tobacco is fine. Tobacco never killed anybody that I know of. It's the 100+ carcinogenic chemicals in there you're taking in with every cigarette that leads to the free radicals, the cancer, and the degeneration. Radiation, it's everywhere. Pollution from so many industrial sources, automobiles, we could name all the sources. Inflammation, that can lead to free radicals. And the sun, I mean, everybody needs a little bit of sun. If you can get 10 to 15 minutes in the morning, it's going to improve your vitamin D levels. It's the best source of vitamin D. Vitamin D is essential for the immune system, especially right now in this situation we're in today. Now look what can happen. Okay, Alphameta creates the antioxidants. Antioxidants fight or neutralize the disease-causing free radicals. As I said, over 85% of antioxidants needed by the body on a daily basis have to be created in the liver from these very specific amino acids contained within Alphameta. Now look at what antioxidants do. Support kidney function, reproductive function, nervous system, anti-aging effect, maintain good dental health, protects the liver, supports the immune system, increases the defensive power of the body, especially against this current virus we're being subjected to, or the many viruses with all the mutations. Reduce obesity, maintain healthy vision, improve quality of sleep, so important for everybody over the age of 50, I've found. Support respiratory system and offer protection against digestive disorders so we can better utilize, that's the enzymes, the good nutrition that we do eat. It's an instant bioenergy supply. That's what Alphameta is, with all the nutrients, creating the enzymes, creating energy, and creating the healing power in the body. That's why I like to call it the spark of life. You've got to have that spark in order to be able to metabolize the nutrients to get the energy from it. Alphameta does that for you. Now, we've done a lot of clinical research over the years. I've been involved with the company for over 20 years now. I've just personally found it to be the foremost functional food on the planet today. But we did a study with over 700 individuals homes in Asia with diabetes, and you can see the incredible improvement with the blood sugar, how it just decreased in just 90 days. Many were able to get off insulin. But the most important thing about blood sugar and diabetes is it's the symptoms from diabetes that is so harmful. And sometimes I like to say diabetes is the #1 cause of death today, because you look at the charts, you look at these statistics, and you'll see those with diabetes tend to have a much higher propensity for every degenerative disease, heart disease, cancer, kidney disease, Alzheimer's, much higher incidence. Then we did a study at one of the foremost government hospitals in Vietnam, Choray Hospital, to show, which many people believe you can never do, how we could increase the beneficial cholesterol in the body, the HDL, and lower the bad cholesterol, LDL, VLDL. We showed in only 3 months, and this was with the staff at Choray Hospital. These were the doctors and nurses. Didn't change their diet, didn't change their stress levels, which were humongous and horrific actually. 25% increase in HDL. 25, that's phenomenal. So we also wanted to know, what is it about this that makes it so high energy for the body? So we sent it to Emory University School of Medicine in United States. And there's this instrument called the MTT colorimeter. It's one of the few instruments that actually measures the ATP, the cellular energy in the body. We were able to show that we could increase by 54% compared to a control, the energy in the body. Think about that. You're going to increase 50 times your energy level. For all the function of the body. You may not say, hey, oh wow, I feel 50 times more energy, but your body knows it. So look at this. I mean, this is a infrared or a picture of the brain without Alzheimer's. You can see there, you can see the function and all the color, the vibrancy. Look at with Alzheimer's. Nobody's home. It's all dead cells. So we did a neuroprotective Alzheimer's study at Emory University and at PMK Research Institute in Thailand. And we took brain cells and we subjected them to the neurotoxins that kill cells. Then we bathed them in the PSP and looked down in the lower right-hand corner. Millions, actually more, brain cells were protected, but also the synapses, the connectors between the cells were actually regenerated. They call them axons and dendrites. So that showed and proved that Alphameta actually protects your brain cells. Now don't think you can't regenerate brain cells. Everybody does, but you have to have the right nutrients in order to do so. All right, so here we're looking at metabolic enzymes for body and mind, such as hormones, detoxification, organ and gland function, and cellular regeneration. Now, we've shown that the Alphameta can actually increase stem cells in the body. Phenomenal. Living clinical human studies to show so. So it's all about hormone regulation. That's what Alphameta can help with everybody from kid all the way to grown-ups. We're focusing most on testosterone, progesterone, and estrogen. Now keep in mind, women also have testosterone, but it improves libido and sex drive, strengthens the muscle, strengthens bone mass, so important, good stamina, energy, and brain power. Now progesterone and estrogen, when we increase or balance out those hormones, reduce risk of heart disease and tumors, better sleep quality, reduce menopausal syndromes, and promote skin beauty. Everybody's concerned about that these days, right? So how does Alphameta promote skin beauty? Well, as a source of antioxidants, prevents oxidative and skin aging. That happens all the time. Source of amino acids, enhancing the stem cell production. Millions of our cells die every day. We have to regenerate that, or we're just going to deteriorate. Source of nutrients, stimulating the skin repair and regrowth. Antioxidants neutralize free radicals, prevent skin damage, and prevent pigmentation. PSP and amino sources stimulate skin repair, enhance skin rejuvenation. And the source of aminos enhances stem cell production and enhances metabolic enzyme production. Those are all keys for skin beauty. We actually did a study with Dr. Perricone, who is from New York. He's had many #1 best-selling books. He even had his own TV show. He's a aesthetic doctor, and he has a whole product line. But he took our product and did a 4-week study with it. And what they found, this was with how many people? 27, basically 30 people, and between 20 and 30 of them responded. So you can see this in only 4 weeks. 27 said that they had an 81% improvement, wrinkles reduced. Pores less noticeable, 66%. Smooth skin, 87%. Firming skin, less sagging, 69%. Skin moisturized, 84%. Brighter skin, 28%. Now also they measure the actual wrinkle depth, and the wrinkle depth improved. Phenomenal. Strengthening immunity. It is so important right now. The last presentation I gave was on the immune system. I won't mention the virus, but and how we need to strengthen our immune system, because that's the whole key. Activated immune cells, which are able to strengthen the immune response of the body. If you're getting vaccinated, then you still have to have your immune system responding, and it needs the energy and the enzymes and the hormones to do so. Regulate balancing the cytokine storm action in the body to reduce the severe body inflammation due to the immune response. COVID in particular is an inflammation. It's a cytokine storm that happens as a result. Your body is overreacting. We need to modulate that. Provide nutrients helping to reduce inflammation, speed up cell repair and rejuvenation. Long-term COVID effects. Oh, we're seeing so many horrible long-term effects like blood clotting, feet turning black from lack of circulation, brain degeneration, and every organ in the body. That's where you need your stem cells and your cells to be fed. Alphameta is a patented cell food in the United States. We've done that as well to prove that it is the best cell food that I've ever come across. Helps prevent hypoxia. That's oxygen, which is essential for every body process. Strengthens immunity to fight the bacteria and virus infections. It's all about your inner army that's fighting the virus. Best functional food for the body prevention during this critical period. So important to take it. I have not heard of anybody yet who got extremely ill or died who takes Alphameta on a regular basis. Interesting, huh? All right, Alphameta, anti-aging, prevention and reversal of heart problems, blood sugar, Alzheimer's, degeneration of cells, inflammation, digestion and elimination problems, kidney problems, hormone deficiency and imbalances, low libido. So important for most people. Now, how do you take Alphameta? Well, sprinkle about 1 sachet of Alphameta onto water, beverages, soup, food. Stir and drink as soon as you can. Warm water. Don't use too hot, but warm water. Sometimes I even let it gel and I eat it with a spoon. It's just so tasty. But 3 times daily for the first 3 months. Very important, because it activates and energizes your system the first 3 months. Then after that, you can take 1 to 2 times daily for maintaining health. There's also, keep in mind, there's nothing that's everything, but we also need a lifestyle adjustment. As I said earlier, Alphameta is not a cure-all. It's definitely not a drug. It's a functional food. We still need to empower ourselves by taking care of our health. Healthy diet, less sugar. They found cancer feeds on sugar. It causes diabetes. So just cut it out as much as you can. Low salt, good salt, and low fat diet. Natural and organic whole food. Avoid refined food. Most of the noodles that used to be rice, the instant noodles, are now wheat, processed wheat. It's a toxic substance. Less red meat and more white meat, like fish, chicken, and things of that nature. Drink more pure water. I've noticed Asians tend to drink not enough water, on the most part. Well, Americans do, around the world. Regular exercise, so important for blood circulation. You got to keep things moving. My 102-year-old mentor, who's now passed away, he always used to say, if you rest, you rust. Stop smoking. Avoid or reduce alcohol consumption. Some people say a little bit's okay. I don't know if you need it. Regular medical checkups now. And better stress management, so important. Tai Chi, yoga, exercise, prayer, meditation, whatever you can do. Just deep breathing is enough. Positive thinking and spiritual attitude, those are the core of who we are. So Alphameta is a functional food, not a medicine. I've always said that Alphameta does not cure anything, but helps the body heal everything for better quantity and quality of life. We can live many years and be debilitated or degenerative or not even know we're there if our mind has deteriorated. So what's important is drink to your health. For me, I'm going to have a double. This one for home and one for the road. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mark, for your wonderful sharing. So I think you already know more information about how Alphameta can help you and your family to keep healthy. So we will also offer you the Alphameta promotions from today till end of June. So for Indonesia market, we have a special news for you. The Alphameta sachet version is coming soon. In this June, if you buy 4 bottles of Alphameta, you will get 2 boxes of Alphameta sachet version for free. So each box includes 25 sachets inside. And also for Malaysia, Cambodia and Hong Kong, if you buy 8 boxes of Alphameta sachet, you will get 2 boxes for free. For Philippines, buy 4 bottles of Alphameta, you will get 1 bottle for free. So please take this opportunity to enjoy more. Okay, also thank you for joining us today, and also waiting to see you soon in our upcoming training. Take care and goodbye.